What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a wonderful night. We're gonna just kind of dive right in because I'm not planning on staying on long because I had to cancel Monday stream because of some issues with my eye. I had to get checked out on Monday, and long story short, I just couldn't stream on Monday, and I'm still kind of dealing with it. So we're not gonna be out here long. But we are tonight going to finish off the shaders because we were pretty much almost done. I actually made a pretty good shader that I could work with. And so we probably want to, well, hopefully you hear me when I come back from ads. Well, I will re-explain when you come back from ads. What we're going to try to do tonight, we're just going to mess around a little bit. Since we're almost finished with shaders, we're going to try to use AI we're going to see which AI can build the better shader. We were going to try out ChatGPT and Claude and Copilot and DeepSeek and see which one builds us the better AI. Not better AI, sorry. The better Unity shader. See which one performs well, and then we're going to try to figure out why. If it failed, why. And then we're going to play around with my new alerts. I got new alerts. That was the best thing about like being at home when you're not feeling well. It's like I could actually just kind of mess around and had time to kind of play around with the new alerts on Twitch, building my new alerts on Twitch and stuff. So the bonus of being homesick. But anyway, let's dive on in here. Oh, and I also got my avatar, made some improvements to my avatar as well. Because as you can see, my avatar here is now controlled by my movements. So thank you, whoever was there who went to the ads and came back. But to make a long story short, we're going to finish off the shaders I worked on last stream. We're going to play around with some AI generated shaders, and then we're going to try out my new alerts. And my avatar here is now being controlled by me directly. I can run an animation on it like it's doing now. I can override it by moving parts of my body. That's me waving, of course. And then if I put my hand down, it goes back to the animation. So the only good thing about being sick is that I was able to kind of like play around with stuff. I had time to actually just sit and kind of mess with things. But anyway, let's dive on into where we are on the shaders. So as you see, I've got it on the blue ones here, the one I created last stream, and it works pretty well. I want to correct it a little bit, maybe get a little bit more of the color in it because it's just the white. It's just the illumination. And so I kind of want to mess around a little bit, see if I can integrate more color into that. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and mess around with like the AI stuff. Let's see what the different AI generators can do. Let me go grab over here. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and turn this off. So let's see, what do we want to ask ChatGPT? What do we want to do here? Let's see, let's do create a Unity shader. That randomly How you spell illuminate? Illuminates pixels? Nope, it's all right. I'm still not 100% answer, bear with me. Illuminates pixels and fades them out over time. Transparent pixels should not be illuminated. And should not be altered. Okay. That's what we want to do here. What else we want to add to this? Create a Unity shader that randomly illuminates pixels and fades them out over time. Transparent pixels should not be illuminated and should not be altered. I think we can do that, and we'll put this in each one. So we'll do that here. We'll do this with Claude. We'll do this with Copilot. And we'll do this with DeepSeek. Okay. Okay. So let's see which one does it. Okay, this came back pretty fast. Oh, that one's still going. This one came back pretty fast as well. And this one's still going because it's kind of talking it out. So let's see, here's a learning shader for, I didn't specify which one. Okay, so we need to fix that because I've been built in. So we might need to go back and restart. Yeah, I didn't specify which one. There's over time, transparency. Random illumination, fades out, transparency, preservation, customizable parameters, Okay. But if we're going to restart with ChatGPT, we should do them all. And this is still going. It's still talking it out. So and that's one thing when I'm in playing around with DeepSeek locally, is it really wants to talk you through everything. Like it'll literally give you its thoughts on things. So it comes back with these very long explanations. Approach time-based seed with randomness. However, note that they want each pixel to have its own random sparkle at random times. I don't know if I put that. I didn't really specify, so I don't think that's not what I wanted, but I didn't specify what I really wanted. Then we fade the window. And see, I actually thought about this last time. Using a modulo to do the time-based stuff. Right now, this white is killing my eyes. Like I said, they're not 100%. Now this white is really killing me. My eyes were really light sensitive from what happened on Monday. One reason I probably won't be up here too long. We define a sparkle cycle list of sparkle duration, cycle length, noise value. But do we want to avoid alternating transmit pixels? We should check out for the original texture. Good, good. Duration. So really, DeepSeek it was the slowest to get done, but it was explaining it all completely out to you. I'm not going to sit here and read all of this. I'm just kind of skimming it. Just like I said, it's hurting. It is hurting my eyes. I probably could turn this to like a black, to dark mode if I really wanted to, but I'm not trying to sit here too long, figure that out. Okay. Alpha threshold, okay, so it's finding out. Cycle. Okay, this one's essentially, it feels simpler than the others. But we don't even know if they work, so that's one thing. Okay, so how do we clear context? Let's just start over. Well, let's grab what we have so far. Okay. It's got my old searches too. I forgot about those. In written and HLSL or built-in pipeline. Whoops. The pipeline that randomly illuminates pixels and fades them out over time. Transparent pixels should not be illuminated and should not be altered. Anything we're missing? I don't think it is. Okay, so let's try this one. We're gonna get this started on each one, get a new one started on each one. Then we're gonna fire them at the same time. Okay, so let's start it again. There. Come on. Right, let's see. See, this one's already done, but I did start it earlier. See, and kind of a lot of the same thing I did in my version is it's adding a random function. A lot of the same thing that I did. God, I can't wait to stop looking at this white. Oh man. Okay. here, random function, a noise function, vert and a frag. It's using a time offset to fade. Did this one use time? This one fade at all? Glow based off noise. That's fade. So this one's using the time with a fade speed and a noise. Time based pulsating fade. Okay, so that one's using actual time, but wait a minute, how is it knowing? How does it know when you started the fade? I feel this wouldn't work. Because how do you know when you started? Well, we're going to try each one of these out. This one does a random duration. Duration time offset. Wait. Where are you keeping that time offset at? Oh, it's the current time and face. So it's using time as well. This one is, I think this is since the game loaded. Since the Steam loaded. So the other one was using from, hey, what's up, Robin? How's it going, man? Nothing ever works. What are you up to? Am I not oh, you said I talked to myself. I was afraid for a second I was muted. Oh my goodness. Hey, how's it going tonight, Robin? It does work? It's going good in the stream 30 minutes ago. How are you? Oh, I'm good. Well, I kind of... So, let me tell you what happened on Monday. Well, 1 second, though. Please, guys, if you like 2D games, 2D side scrollers, you check out Finding Fern. Looking like a great game. So on Monday, I wasn't able to stream because I had a problem with my eye for like the last for days before that, and no problem. And I finally called my doctor on Monday, told him what was happening. They were like, either get myself to the eye doctor or to the emergency room by the end of the day, by that day. So I literally was trying to get to my eye doctor, which is like 15-minute walk from my house. But I had like light sensitivity, so I had to like walk with one eye closed all the way there. And so they like, you have it, they're like, they fit me in and they're like, you have a ulcer on your eye. And so like, they put me on these like really strong antibiotics that I got to put in my eye like every hour. And so I've been dealing with that for the last couple of days. Like, but I couldn't stream on Monday because I couldn't even look at a screen. Oh, good grief, cataract. Sorry to hear that, man. I know people who had it, who had that surgery as well. So, you know, best of luck to you, man. I mean, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. Like, a lot of people had that surgery and it's fine. Yeah, what's up with your eyes? Is there something other than the cataracts? If you don't mind telling me. Woke up one day when I was 12, everything was yellow. I went to the doc and they said both my retinas detached and tore. They had to reconstruct them, put buckles around both eyes, and replace the lenses on my right eye. Now I need the lens in my left eye. Yeah, you need it clean because of the cataracts on it. Okay, makes sense. I'm really sorry to hear that. Do you know why that happened? I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Well, I hope your surgery goes well and no complications. It's very, yeah. Because usually for them to tear or such, you'd have to, normally that's connected to like some type of accident. What I know. So, best of luck to you, man. Since the surgery's up. Yeah, so you've been doing okay since then. Okay, gotcha. Well, so what I was trying to do here, just so you're up on what's going on, is I'm trying to see which one of these, which AI servers would produce the best code if I tried to get them all to do a Unity shader, the same Unity shader. I wanted them to build a Unity shader for the built-in pipeline that randomly illuminates pixels. I mean, I have no purple. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. I just have like, I think what happened to me. Oh, that is my phone. I have to take my medicine. I thought that was the music. That was the music. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we back. All right. So yeah, I mean, my problem was probably just, not doing well with contacts. So it's definitely not anywhere near what your situation is, man. But I'm glad you've been able to kind of, adjust to not having like peripheral vision. I can't imagine what that's like. with this. Oh, you can't drive? How do you get around, by the way? You in a place where you have like public transportation? Bump the mic there. Uber, friends, family. Oh, she's just public transportation. See, I used to like, that was the only way I used to get around when I was younger. Like I had no choice to do it, and I would be going across town for jobs and stuff, and it sucked. Like you literally had to do like an hour extra. Like if you're going somewhere, you at least have to go like get out like 2 hours before you got to be there. And sometimes the bus still didn't get you there in time. So yeah, I get you. And plus, being on the bus just sucks. Yep. Yeah, so I'm trying to get this to randomly illuminate and bus different. Yeah, I figure it's not too much different anywhere. Illuminate where it fades over time, and then it of course doesn't illuminate the transparent pixels, and it doesn't alter them, of course. So I'm seeing which one does the better job, and I'm kind of analyzing what they did. And kind of looking at time as well. Because ChatGPT did a very simple one here, which is similar to what I did, but it's trying to use like the time since game start. And so I don't know how well that's going to work, but we're going to try it out. Because one of the things I when I was doing it last stream, yeah, I was thinking about that, but I was wondering how easy it would be to get to dark mode, because these guys don't ever like make it easy on you to find the option. So I was just trying to get through this real quick. Oh, I could switch models. I didn't realize that. Well, we'll still do it from this one. Yeah. But this one, real simple. I had tried to do a timing thing, but I didn't think this would work if you're going off of the time since game start. This one's also doing kind of the same thing, but it's doing it from the start of the load of the level, which would be game start in my case. And it's adding noise to it. Let's see. Copilot. Thank you, Copilot, for at least having a black background. Again, time since beginning of the game. It tries to smooth it out with the LARP. LARP. Kind of simple. These two did simple ones. And DeepSeek takes the longest just because it tries to explain everything to you. Which I don't mind normally, because my local version does the same thing. Again, doing time since the start of level load, which I don't know how they're going to fade. How they're going to track the fade if they're doing it from the same point in time, all of them. But we'll see. Let's see what we can get working here. Which ones we could try here. So I'm going to load up. I'm so glad that's off the screen. I'm going to load ChatGPT's first. Shaders. Shaders. It is there, isn't it? It was just that easy. Oh man. Thank you for looking though. There it is. That's the standard. It's image effect. We'll call this one Glow Chat GPT. Okay, we're going to paste ours in there. Okay, let's go give that a shot. Well, let's go ahead and actually set it first. I've already forgotten how to set this stuff. Oh, it's already got an error. Bring back up. Are that already closed? Redefinition. Let me open this in close that. Redefinition of time. Redefinition of time. It was on line 32. Yeah, it tries to call it create its own time variable. That should definitely not exist. Let's say that's the only thing that's broken. Okay, that fixed it. All right. Let's see. It's the material, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's probably called random pixel glow. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this does. It does okay. Now I turned mine up to 10. Let's see. Let's turn the glow strength all the way up. It's all right. I still like mine better. Let's, the fade speed is all the way up. Turn it down a little bit. See what happens. Oh, and I have mono transparent. But let's see. So it doesn't need to, that's one thing it has over mine. I didn't need to change any settings. I don't really see a big difference. Oh, that really messes it up. Yeah, okay. So I would give it an all right. That's an all right. Let's try the next one. Glow Claude. This one's called Random Pixel Illumination. Now, ChatGPT has one strike against it because it was already busted when we first got it. It was an easy fix though. Materials. Oh, this one's going to be yellow, and it gives me more options too. I don't really see any difference. Yeah, not much difference. Only it just worked out of the gate. You at least give it that credit over ChatGPT. Let's try Copilot. Okay. This one's also called Random Pixel Illumination. I probably will need to add something to it. We'll do Dash Copilot on this one. Because the other one was... Yeah, I'll Dash Copilot it. Oh, it's busted because it tried to do the same thing ChatGPT did. It tried to redefine time. That's an interesting comparison. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. So it only gives me two options. Or it only created two options. Let's see. Dang, this thing's no good at the gate. Which is my experience with Copilot. Let's at least see if we can figure out why, though. Threshold is the alpha cutoff. Then just use the text color. Just return the text color. Just to get the random number here based off the time and the UV. To do the saturation. I think this is the problem right here. You're sending back the final color and the alpha. So you didn't apply the it didn't apply the illumination at all. It applied an illumination color. It didn't actually apply an intensity at all. Okay, so Copilot so far is the worst, which is what I expected. All right, one more. Let's see what DeepSeek did. From the look of it, DeepSeek did at least the most expansive version. Well, maybe not. I won't say that now. It looks the Claude one kind of looks more expansive actually. Okay, no errors out the gate. That's good. This one's called Pixel Flash. Okay, so again, doesn't look too different than the one I created. Doesn't feel like it does much with the settings. So you tell me. I mean, it looks a little bit better than mine. I'll give it that, but not by much. See, it doesn't adhere to the colors that much either. Yeah. So I actually Well, I actually followed a tutorial last time to write one that's just as good as the ones you get from AI. That's a stunning statement right there. A stunning thought. That I followed a tutorial and did exactly what the AI did. To an extent. Which just shows you that the AI is just giving you things you can just get on your own. Yes, it's giving it to you a lot faster, maybe in different versions of it. And sometimes it might even work. Yeah. I just find that really interesting. But all right, so we've done our little experiment tonight. Let's actually look at our shader. Ours was this guy, right? Well, let's actually put it back on our put this on there. Huh. Is that the one I had? No. No. I don't think that's the right one. I think I put the wrong one on there. No, sorry, it wasn't from the tutorial. Let me correct myself. That was not from the tutorial. I made those from following the busted versions I got from my local DeepSeek. So they did come. So the original I made last time did come from AI, but I fixed those. And see, and these aren't. These are just like the other ones. I have turned the intensity up. Should I go back and try to do that with the other ones? Can I change it here? I have to go back and alter them. Let's quickly make some alterations on the other ones. Let's see what happens. What did I do on that one? I made the upper range is 10. Just to make it fair. It really doesn't even have the settings. The Copilot one was the worst. You see, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I feel like it's a little bit more randomized on this one, but not too different from the one I made. That's what I do there. I mean, I might give that one a little bit better than the one I did. The Copilot one's garbage. So, interesting experiment. And see, that's mine, and I really like that one. But I mean, maybe I'm biased, of course. But all right, so let's actually make some changes to this one. I think this is the one we're gonna go with. Because glow and fade is this one. It's not as strong. Glow and transparent. No, that's not the right one. Glow and... Ain't that's the right one? Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's the one I like. We'll keep that one. But you gotta give at least credit to the AIs for letting you like prototype pretty fast. That's the real beauty of AI. That how fast I was just able to check out those different versions without having to do a lot of effort. Like I didn't have to sit there and write each one out. Okay, glow and transparent. So keep. Glow and trans. Which one is glow and transparent? Sure, that's the right one. Want to delete the wrong one? And I was trying to see real quick if I could figure out my... Oh, I know what I need to do. I was trying to try out my new alert real quick. I need to actually put this in OBS.
Bigman 24/7 is now rocking with the Bigman.
Ha! So that's my new follow alert. This is going to be the new subscription alert. Check this out.
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool. I'm gonna make them alerts they can't refuse.
It needs a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, check that out again. This is the sub alert.
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool, so you're telling me there's a chance?
I love that so much.
Bigman 24 by 7 just dove in the pool. I'm gonna make them alerts they can't refuse.
I do need to kind of probably tone down on the explosions. The gifted sub. Let's do the gifted sub and then the community sub.
Bigman 24 by 7 brought Twitch to the party with a gifted tier 1
probably need to
subscription.
tone down on the confetti. You can't really even tell what's happening. Oh, let's do the bits first. Here's the bits.
Bigman 24 by 7 just brought 1 cans of soda to the party. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing, it just waved.
Well, these are just kind of for right now. I want to do some more elaborate stuff later. Here's the community one.
Bigman 24 by 7 brought 1 people to the party.
Yeah, so that's the alerts I have so far. I really want to expand on those, or I'm definitely gonna clean those up. Those are kind of, I just did those yesterday, so they need a bit more work, and I've got a couple more to do. But I want to do some more elaborate stuff with alerts as well, especially now that I've got these changes to my actual avatar here on that's on screen. I can actually put animations to it now, because that's what I've got going on. It's got an animation, but it's got an override where if I move my arm, it'll try to move the arm with it. Oh, okay, there we go. And so I could probably have people control the avatar, have it do kind of do like, maybe weird stuff. Like I've got like a death animation. Maybe I can have people shoot me. But anyway, that's a couple things that I'm kind of working on the side there. So anyway, let's get back to the game here and actually implement our new shader. We'll do a little bit of work on it, and then we'll probably add a post-process to the whole to everything. Essentially, I want to add like a little glow to everything, and that'll probably be it for tonight. Let's see. So we want to add it here. Well, we got to add it to material. This isn't the material for both of them? It should be for both. So why are we not getting it on the destruction? Oh, because I haven't put it in there, have I? Let's check it out. See, like they're so, the color is so I don't know. I guess the the brightness is washing out any color, and I don't really like that too much. I really want to have a little bit of color based off of what they are. But I may be able to live with it. I mean, I'm not too picky about it. I really do kind of like the way they are now. How do I do that? Nothing. Okay. See, it doesn't matter to the color. Yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's see if we can add some color into that into this equation here. See, I don't think this really works that well. What happens if I take this out? Or at least gets rid of this part. Does it make a difference? Whoops. Let's see what happens. I want to know if this fade is really working, because I can't see it working if it's just coming off of the end of flashing as well. Where's this being used? It's being used here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to see how I want to see real quick how these timed fades are actually working. But I don't think they are. Yeah, those fades aren't really doing anything. So hash, create a unique hash for each pixel based off the position and time. Okay, but here's the thing then. If you do this, okay, flash duration. Flash duration is coming off that. So it's just current time since this, well, the length of time since the scene load divided by this. This would make more sense as a modulus though. Because if you want to say the closer you get to this is when you should go between like 1, 0, and 1. Let's try that. Maybe that's what we're missing. Because I almost came to that last time. And I stopped short of it. Probably because I was tired as hell and I couldn't figure it out right then. Is it that, or is it? I'm forgetting what language I'm in. Yeah, okay, it's the percent sign. All right. All right. Let's see if that works. Oops, nope, I don't like that. Hold on. Random. We don't have that anymore. It didn't make any difference, as far as I can tell. It does have a little, you see the difference though between the Creator and Destroyer? They're the same materials, but because the fade is going against the red, it actually has a shorter fade distance. It actually appears like it has a shorter fade distance. So I kind of like that as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can do, I wonder if there is a way to do a timed fade inside of a shader. So far I don't think you can. Make sure that shouldn't make a difference. But let's see. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, I turned it off. Because if I just drop all that. What is flash density about? Flash density was, I turned up to a 10. Wait a minute, I wonder if I was, hold on, maybe I was making, maybe I was messing this up. Because this is, the value would end up being, value of mod would be between 1 and 0, right? Or 1 and... Okay, so... Flash generation. I had it set to 10. So it would be between 1 and 10. But this is always set to 10. Wouldn't I want to take the mod value against Ton of Bricks? What's up, man? I've been better. I had to cancel Monday stream because I had some issues with my eyes, which are still kind of persisting. It's a long story I've already gone into. If you want to hear it, I'll tell it. But the good thing that came out of it is, if you notice, my avatar stuff has changed because I had time. I was off work, so I had time to mess around. So if you see, my new avatar is not a GIF. It is the actual avatar that I finally have been able to place an animation on, and I can override with movement of my actual body. Yeah, like I raise my hand. And then if I put my hand down, the animation, it goes back into animation. So that's one thing. And I got my alerts set up. So check this out. I hope you're doing well, by the way. What you been up to? Here's my new follow alert.
Bigman 24/7 is now rockin' with the Bigman.
Still a little rough. I need to kind of work on it because the text isn't showing up, or the text is very small. Here is my subscription alert, which I really, really love.
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool. I'm gonna make them alerts they can't refuse.
Gungan style. I'm gonna do that again.
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool. What did one ocean
That's
say
pretty
to
much
the other
staying,
ocean?
other than changing, maybe
Nothing.
fixing the text.
It's just waved.
The bits alert.
Bigman
Just a
24/7 just brought 1 cans of soda to the party. What did
I might
one
do
ocean
something
say
more
to the other
with that
ocean?
later.
Nothing. It just waved.
The gifted sub.
Bigman
And I'm gonna
24/7
I'm gonna
brought
take that
Twitch to
confetti
the
down. I
party with a
don't
gifted
like it,
tier
so I
1
don't like all that confetti
subscription.
on the screen. And the community.
Bigman 24/7 brought 1 people to the party.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I think this song deserves like the song, and you deserves the party army. Hands up in the air. Come on, Avatar, do it. Hands in the air. Come on. Come on, okay. Avatar still needs a little bit of work. Because he's not getting both hands. The party gun. There we go. Let's see, I got more head control. All right. Oops, that was alerts. That's not what I'm looking at. There we go. No, that's the avatar. Why did I keep hitting the wrong thing? There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you. So now I can apply animation to it as well. So if I kind of keep messing with it, I could probably do like chatter controls to it. Like I've got an animation where I'm getting shot, so I figured maybe like have a thing where you can shoot me, and then it will automatically play an animation that I've been shot. But I'll work on that stuff in the future when I figure out how to integrate that stuff with the chat points and all that stuff. So tonight, though, working on shaders, and I can kind of show you what I'm working on. So these globes right here you see in the Creator and Destroyers, I've kind of been working on that. And I'm trying to bring this kind of to an end tonight because it's pretty much done. I just want to kind of tweak it some more and maybe add some post-processing effects, which are pretty easy to do. And I should be done with the shaders tonight. And so we're getting pretty far on that list I showed you of things I need to do for a demo. Because I think like the next thing is like working on this UI, cleaning up the UI and doing stuff like that. So we're getting there. We're getting pretty far. But we're getting closer and closer to demo. Because I even worked on some of the RevCom stuff today. Like again, being at home, I had some time, or not working. I had some time. Yeah, man. I tell you, let's actually. Do I have the list, or can I pull that list up? So I can find the list because I haven't actually checked in with it in a little while. There it is. Okay. Oh, and the white, it's not great for my eyes, but anyway. Collision detection finished, kinda. Because I want people to try it out. The scoring system. Pretty much finished. Yes, you will spend all your hopes and dreams. Shaders and lighting, what I'm working on now, we're about to be finished. So, finished, ... Hopefully we'll be finished that tonight. Redo the game UIs, working on that next. The pause and settings menu, the tutorial level, which I'll be using the avatar for, which I've already got. I really did that work already. We're set up for that. And then I got to go back through the first levels and figure out which ones I want to use and figure out which first levels I want for the demo. Then I got to talk to somebody about the music and the effects, and the game over screens. Probably got to have somebody work on that. But yeah, so we're almost halfway there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. So I was checking out if I can get more of a timing going with this stuff. This is using flash density. See, I don't think this works well. What if I just use the mod and stop using this? So you wouldn't, do you even need this? You don't need this. You don't need that, right? Part where the raid was, but I couldn't figure out who channel. That was, I think that was Dianara. So yeah, Dianara, and I'm sure that man Robin kind of directed him over here because they're part of Atlanta Lux's community that I'm also, you know, I also hang out in. So they're all really supportive, man. If you ever want to like, I hope you've heard of Lana Lux and you've had a chance to check out her stream. She's pretty well known in the Unity community. But yeah, she has put together a very supportive community, and so they really like come through every once in a while. Batman Robin was just here, and you know, I'm glad I know those guys. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. No wonder I'm messing up. Okay, this not right. Okay. No wonder. Okay. I know I'm not 100% tonight. I'm just. Yeah, they really are cool dudes, man. Okay. So this one isn't timed, so that's one of the things. So that's fine. The next thing I wanted to do. Yeah, do you play any raids? Have any raids? Got any raids? I try to raid. I actually, if I have people here, like I do tonight, I would raid out. Like, but I have to at least like have more than one, or it just feels weird. Like if everybody kind of bounces at the end of the stream, then I just don't raid. Because it feels weird raiding with one person. But if I have people, I will at least raid people I know, or try to find somebody I don't know. But if I don't, if it's somebody I don't know, then I have to have the time to hang out. Just like when the power went out, when my power went out, and I emergency raided. Like I raided a guy that I raided Astro, who kind of hangs out in here. You know, well, I met him personally because he lives in the same area. So I knew of him, and he kind of comes in and hangs out every once in a while. He's not a game dev streamer. He's kind of just a variety streamer. But like in the moment where my power went out and I needed to just kind of like, I just didn't want to like drop everybody. I kind of pushed everybody over there real quick and told them my power's out. I'll talk to you later. That type of stuff. Because I actually did one time raid a guy I didn't know when I wasn't feeling well, and I had to bounce. Right as we went in, hold on. Sorry, if you've been hearing a alarm, like a twinkling sound, that was my alarm. I have to go take some medicine. I didn't hear it because I had my headphones on. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. All right. So with this guy, I mean, really don't need. Yeah, we do. Okay, sorry. I thought that was being used here. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. I don't really feel like we benefit from doing anything with time in here. I really want to try it, but I really don't want to try it tonight. So let's see if we can actually do some more with the color. I really want to see if we can kind of get more of the color value in there. But yeah, early in the stream, I went through having Chat GPT, Claude, Copilot, and DeepSeek all try to make the same shader. And it was interesting results. Like, essentially, they all kind of did the same thing, except Copilots didn't work. Copilots and ChatGPTs didn't work out the gate. You have to do a little bit of tweak to them. But they kind of all did the exact same thing that I'd already done. And this was from me messing around with the DeepSeek local version I have, where that last stream I took versions from the local DeepSeek and I made them work. They were all busted in some way, but I learned from actually making them work. And so having like the actual ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, and DeepSeek do it. They just did almost the exact same thing across the board, except Copilots didn't work. Copilots, when it was working, it didn't work. So it's a good example of that. No matter what you're using, it's going to give you like the pat responses. Generic is the most generic, same response across the board. If it works, of course. Okay, so I wanted to work on the color. Am I even using the color? I am here. I wonder if I take the color in the past and apply it, instead of 0, apply it here. Nope, didn't like that because I didn't declare it down here. But that's one thing I really liked about messing around. Oh, sometimes, at least from my experience using AI with code, it usually does things with the least efficient way. Yes, exactly. But that's what I was saying. One thing I have gotten from this is that I learned by I learned from it uses the most possible lines, as in it uses the most possible lines as possible. I mean the least amount, the most. Sorry, I missed the point of that statement. But like saying, I was able to learn though from prototyping through the AI. Like if you're using it to like just do stuff for you, then yeah, you're going to get, like you're saying, you're going to get like the most inefficient code base, like generic code that exists out there. But if people are really using it, will really use it as a tool, then like someone like me who's a kinetic learner can actually use it to prototype and learn pretty fast, or faster than just like following a tutorial. Because that's what I would normally do, is I would just get some tutorial and I would try to work my way through it, and it'd be kind of boring. Here, I was actually enthused to actually see what the AI has generated and figure out what was wrong with them, which I was able to then tackle learning from another angle other than just like a pat write down of the entire of a process. It is. I wouldn't want to do that for a living. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it for a living, but like as a just a learning tool, I think that it can work pretty well. What I'm interested in is using AI for interactive learning. I think that'll be really cool in the future. It didn't do much. But turn down the intensity. Oh, okay. It does add a little bit of the color back in. Okay, I like that. I like it. So if I make different materials, I can make one for the creator, one for the destroyer, and then have them. I can actually change the kind of glow color. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we'll keep that change. There we go, dog cam. While it's there, I want to try to fix it because I hadn't looked at it and it's a little bit tilted. Good. Yeah, sorry. He's actually out using the bathroom right now. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it's saying, oh, I didn't set the materials. probably should make that a bit of a different color, right? Well, let's... Okay. Maybe darker. Yeah, red really washes it out. Excuse me. The successful thing I was able to complete was adding the parallax background to the 2D Godot game. It's far from perfect, but it's gonna do. I love a good parallax background. It's such a neat effect. So if you get that, I really want to see it when you're ready to show it off. Dark. Yeah, add some sense of depth that I was lacking before, especially for mountains, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I can't wait to see it. Did you write that from like a tutorial, or did you implement that in some way, just kind of intuitively? Well, how did you pull it off? Oh, I should have done that. Oh, okay, they'll stick. Okay. I like how the colors kind of make it kind of pop a little bit. Like it's noticeable. It's more noticeable when they move. I did it without tutorial. All right. Not that it's. I mean, do it however you need to do it, but it's pretty impressive doing it without a tutorial. But I was getting annoyed with this glitch that kept appearing, so I needed some help on that, as I was not super good code. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I was just impressed again that you even tried with just trying to do it on your own. Like I said, with me, I need a way to actually just do it. I need a way to actually like work through it before I actually learn anything. All right, let's see about some post processing here. Oh, whoops. It was not that long ago that I did it. And I cannot remember how I did it already. Oh, it's on the camera. That's right. Now I remember. Go head out. Are you gonna head out? You have a good night too, man. Good luck on streams. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, and I'll see you next time, man. You take it easy. Post processing. So let's add the bloom. Oh, it's so it's the volume. Just want to add a little bit. Just want to add a little bit of glow. Nothing crazy. I think this is going to be too much. It would have been better if I could have like added it to, yeah, see the glow. I would have liked to have added it to like the planets, which I'll probably have to just do another shader for, but I'm probably not gonna do that right now. So I don't think I'll keep this. I don't think it's gonna. Well, let's mess around with it a little bit, but I don't think I'm keeping it. It's just a bit of I didn't realize I was on mute. Hey, Salvo, hopefully you're around, man. I was literally sitting here talking. I didn't realize I was on mute. Okay. I know I'm not 100% tonight. I think it's time to wrap up. And I didn't see the lurk there either, so I'm completely off right now. All right. I want to thank Batman Robin for stopping by, and Ton of Bricks and Salvo, much appreciated, and all the lurkers. I will try to be back later on this week if I feel better. Which I should. I'm getting better by the day. But first, I really want to show off my my alert again. Look at him go! Look at him go!
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool. What did one ocean say to the other ocean?
Gun style.
Nothing. It just waved.
And it's almost time to the exact animation too. The alert.
Bigman 24/7 just dove in the pool. I'm gonna make them alerts they can't refuse.
I am going to tone down on the confetti though. One more time. And then we'll find someone to
Bigman
rate out.
24/7 just dove in the pool, so you're telling me there's a chance?
People say you can't change the past, but even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Oh, I do recall losing all now that we parted ways.
All right, y'all show little Wish some love. She's making a Souls-like game in Godot. Again, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.